Hello everyone, my name is Lowko, and today it is time for a viewer-submitted game of Terran versus Terran. Today, it's time for a Platinum League TVT, and we find ourselves on Acropolis. Spawning here in the southeast corner of the map and playing with the red Terran SCVs, we're looking inside of the main base of Ben? Not entirely sure, I'm pretty sure you can enter a nickname in StarCraft 2 that's 3 characters. I know that 2 characters is off limits, which is why someone like TY is usually called like TY in game. He just repeated his nickname twice, but I'm pretty sure you can do a 3 character name, right? So I'm not entirely sure why Ben decided to repeat his name 3 times, but it doesn't matter, Ben. We don't really care. His opponent in the opposite corner, playing with the blue SCVs, we have none other than Duke. Now, by the way, guys, I've opened up a couple of replays just to see if it's still the case, but remember when Samwise used to show up on the main command center? Even after like rewinding and whatnot in replays, Samwise no longer shows up. So it seems like Blizzard has patched that bug, or at the very least it's no longer a thing right now. I personally already miss him, but maybe he's gonna show up once again sometime in the future. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, the viewer games, they are generally speaking some of the crazier matches in StarCraft 2. Basically, if you have an awesome game of StarCraft that you recently played, maybe you thought it was a little bit weird, or maybe you played a crazy strategy, or maybe your opponent did, feel free to submit it to replays at LowkoTV, and maybe I will cast your game in the future. Motless is the one who goes through all of the different replays that we receive, and he selects the best one for me to go ahead and cast. And today, that's this one. It's been a little while since I did one, so I'm really excited to figure out what has been sent over recently. Don't go... Okay, I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna go for another barracks here. Going barracks, and no command center, it's a little bit odd in StarCraft 2's multiplayer. I mean, you don't generally speaking want to do that. Ben, what are you doing? Ben, why? Ben, what? No, Ben, I've casted about 100 viewer-submitted games at this point. Ben, you know, okay, I was gonna say, you know what happens when players don't morph their orbital commands, right? This one is a little bit late. I've shouted about this many times before. Orbital commands are friends. 100%. I mean, that rhymes, okay? Just put like a sticky note on your monitor that says orbital commands are friends. It's really important. So here's the thing. Mules mine like 300 minerals, you know, in their existence. Which is amazing, because that means if you drop a second mule, you get yourself the entire cost of the command center plus the orbital command. It's amazing. I don't really know exactly why players, especially, you know, I mean, this is Platinum League, right? They should really know exactly what's going on, but I don't really know exactly why. Why are you making 3 deep? Ben, what are you doing? Maybe Ben was distracted by this car that was hanging out behind his main base. I'm not entirely sure, but why are you making 3... Dude, I looked while this replay was loading up, right? I looked at the game while it was loading up, and it shows the border of the 2 players. Both of them were definitely in Platinum League. I know it looks similar to the Silver League border, but I mean, the lack of expansions here, the fact that we saw 3 supply depots going on, and of course the fact that the orbital command wasn't made yet, makes me a little bit worried. I wonder where the rest of this game is gonna go. Now, by the way, if you are a Terran player in Platinum League, please download like a replay pack of a professional gamer and just copy their build order. I mean, if you need a name for something, like maybe like Hero Marine, okay? He plays very standard, straightforward Terran games. Maybe Innovation, right? Check out a couple of their replays and copy their exact build order, because now you're hitting supply blocks, your bases are late, and everything is just sort of messed up here. Not because you made a lot of mistakes, but because you're playing inefficiently. Oh man, I'm already getting riled up here. We're only just getting started, right? This is Monday. It's the Monday morning over here in the Netherlands right now. We got a full week of videos going. If you're new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I actually just had a quick little look at the analytics of my YouTube channel, and it turns out about half of the views on all of these videos come from people that aren't subscribed to the channel. That's quite a lot of people. So I mean, just, you know, why not? Why not? In case you're unsubscribed, let me know why in the comment section. Regardless, bit of a slow start right here to this game, and that's actually what Motless said as well in the game, or in the title of the replay rather. He said something along the lines of, slow start and slow ending, you might want to speed it up. But apparently it's an hilarious game, so I'm curious to see where this is gonna go as well. I have no idea. At this point, it's kind of like a slow game for sure. Don't really want to speed it up though. We don't really want to do that. By the way, have you guys also had the issue on this map where the cars in the back of the main just absolutely distract you? I don't know, I sincerely have a hard time playing this map right now because I keep looking at these cars that are moving. I really do like it. It looks like a cool feature, but for some reason, they're distracting me whenever I play StarCraft. Like, look, these little umbrellas and stuff, they move around as well, but they're significantly more foolproof, me being the fool. Anyways, an expansion was taken right here by General Duke, but he's gonna have to deal with a lot of Terran Marines. Ben has finally decided that it's time for him to move across the map. A Banshee is already waiting as well, though, near the bottom section of the map. The second one is now also gonna join it. So that's going to be a Banshee with Cloak. And at this point, there's no detection here whatsoever, although there is an orbital command here with that scan available. You might actually use the scan, though, to try and see if you can move up that ramp. I don't know if you want to move up that ramp, because that is a Terran meat grinder if I've ever seen one. Don't do it! Ben, scan! Back, Ben! No, Ben! Ben, what are you doing? Why are you just... Oh my, Ben! What was that? Now you got to siege up as well? What is that siege location? Ben... Oh my god, that was painful. That was real painful. Now, these Banshees on the other side of the map, though, still just hanging out. I think this must be a Silver League game. I swear it was Platinum League. I'm gonna check it out after this game, okay? We'll have a look. I am like 99% certain that the border around these two players' names, while the screen was loading, or while the game was loading, was Platinum League. Anyways, here we go. The Banshees are gonna move inside of that main, though. While Massacre took place on the other side of the map, they've apparently received intel from their main base that it's time to move in and that they have to try and see if they can get something done. Still, the reinforcements came up here for Ben, and he's decided now that he's just simply gonna walk into the main base because the supply depot is down. A defensive siege tank should spawn here in just a little bit. Another Banshee also spawns. That one can activate... Oh my god, there's no way this is Platinum League, right? Please tell me that's not the case. I've coached a lot of people in Platinum League. They're really good at the game. Like, they're genuinely very impressive. I know there's a skill difference between the different servers and all that. This game is a bit of a mess right now, though. Ben, you can siege up right now. I think right now would be a pretty good point to siege up, right? Because that way you can snipe whatever spawns here. Apparently, though, Duke has decided that it's time to already get rid right now of his main base. The Banshee's still going to town on the other side of the map as well, so... Ben says, those Banshees are OP. My family-friendly channel, Ben. You know you can't swear on YouTube, right? It's darn. He meant darn. Okay, for those of you below the age of 12 watching, even though this is like a 12-plus game, I believe. Darn is what he meant, okay? Darn. Darn it all to heck is what he wanted to say. Anyways, the Banshees, though, they are getting a lot of work done. I mean, they never really needed to activate their cloaking ability either. They do have their Hyperflight rotors upgrade. Ben, you do realize you can just lift your structures, right? There you go, mate. There you go. There you go, Ben. That way, you know, the Banshees at the very least can't kill you. Command center still floats right here towards what seems to be the bottom left-hand corner. Ben, Ben, what are you... Ben, you're in Platinum League. They only... No, now you siege up! Now you're gonna kill your own Marines! Okay, no, not the case here, but... Hey, here's a fun fact, Ben. That will probably blow your mind as well. If the Banshees not being able to shoot to air already blew your mind. Did you know that the single target damage of an unsieged tank is higher than that of a sieged up tank? The only advantage of sieging up is that they deal splash damage. There you go. Fun fact of StarCraft 2 trivia. If you're ever in How to Be a Millionaire or you want to be a millionaire, that show, and that's the final question, I expect half, Ben. I'm just saying. If that is the final question, obviously, right? Anyways, a bunch of these barracks still remain. Both players, because they didn't macro perfect... Where's that command center? Why'd you not land it yet, Ben? Duke! I mean, I've been shouting about Ben, but what are you doing? Do you think he was waving you goodbye, that statue over there? You're just trying to leave the map? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like you can just, like, land over there and then drop the mules and then do the magic where you rebuild the entirety of your army. The thing is, obviously, that at this point, Mr. Duke here is gonna have a really hard time rebuilding, you know, his base if he doesn't land that command center, because he's never gonna be able to kill all of those structures. When it comes to available structures, though, the only one that Ben has to kill is gonna be, well, these barracks over here, obviously, but he can probably make his way over there, and then also that command center. Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say, you do notice that, right? Good. Oh my god, no. Why you guys... He's like, there's supposed to be a command center somewhere, right? So the revelation, obviously, is happening right now to the player in red. The player in blue, however, does not have that just yet. So he must know that there is still a command center out there somewhere. These barracks over here are found, so that's a really good catch here for Ben. He's actually split up his units, and he's trying to move around in several different areas. Oh my god. If these Banshees die for free, I'm gonna be a sad, sad caster. What? Oh my god, that even was almost worse. I thought that the Marines, what do you get? What was that? They just walked underneath. That was a move command. I guess he was really busy microing over here. One of the barracks there does fall, but at this point, I'm looking at the base right here of our player in red. And he doesn't have an orbital command anymore. He's got one of these factories, but he doesn't have a Viking, right? All he needed was one Viking, and he would be able to win this game. Because that way he could, like, kill all of the structures, and then he could also obviously go ahead and gun down these Banshees. But for Mr. Duke over here, he's really the only one who is capable right now of producing a Banshee. So it mostly comes down to right now whether or not Mr. Ben realizes that, I guess. And whether or not Duke is gonna give away these Banshees. If these Banshees are given away, and these Marines and then that siege tank can get over towards where that command center is mining, there certainly is still a chance for him to win. But in general, I do think that our player in blue is very far ahead. It could actually become a draw, technically speaking. If this command center over here in the bottom left is never... Drop the mules! There you go, there you go. Drop them. Drop them like it's hot. You can drop more, dude. You can drop them all right now. I think you should just drop them all, to be honest. Yo, Mr. Duke, I think you... Duke, you still... Yeah, like, you dropped 2 mules. You've still got 110 energy. What are you saving it for? Are you worried that all of a sudden he comes up with a cloak Banshee as well? I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, so Duke can see exactly what's going on. Decent amount of vision here in general. Okay, so Ben is looking around. He's gonna find this command center here in just a second. But since all of the main structures right here of Ben were destroyed, he says GG. Wait. GG, you got base? Oh, Ben, are you offensively GGing? Ben, you're the one behind. Ben, what are you doing? Wait, Ben was saying GG? Oh my god, he's actually gonna find his orbital command though. That orbital command is in trouble. Like, I mean, there's no defense over here. The bench, dude, there's no way these guys are in Platinum League, right? These Banshees over here. Yeah, go ahead, Duke. Yep, you got them selected. Finally, mate. Well done. Those Banshees over there. No, that orbital's gonna burn down. All he needs to do right now is that it doesn't... I mean, he needs to prevent it from landing, right? If it lands, it can drop another mule, and then it can start repairing. But it cannot drop a mule while it's floating. Well, there we go. The Banshees, though, with that Hyperflight rotors upgrade. Oh, my God. They managed to deal so much damage. All right. Land it. Duke, land it. You gotta land it real quick. No, not over there. Just land it as soon as you can. Oh, my God. Is that gonna burn down? Oh, I think it's gonna burn down. Ooh. Well, I mean, it actually died mid-air, and apparently the game's like, what's going on? Ben is like, lol. He's gonna end up losing all of his Marines. There is still one... Dude, there's still one SCV remaining. There's actually still one SCV remaining. This is such a dumb game. I love it. Am I being mean to the people? I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, so right now Duke is being revealed. Duke, no! Duke, don't waste your minerals! Okay, actually, I just realized you still have so much money in the bank. Duke, why would you go with a starport first? Ben says GG. Do you think he believes his opponent right now? I guess all he needs to do right now is get one Viking out. I would really, like, just for safety's sake, I would really go ahead and build a command center here. Because if this one SCV dies, and he doesn't know if there's still any army out there, right? If that one SCV dies, this is game over. Although I guess at this point, it doesn't really matter too much. I didn't quite realize that he had that much money in the bank, right? I guess there is an advantage to mismatch. No, come on, Ben. Or Duke, rather. Duke. There you go, mate. Make a couple of those. I'm assuming at the very least that he should know that there's... He just tried to make something as well in the factory. Oh my god, Ben is scouting right now with one of those barracks. It's like, hey, what's up? He sees that something is being produced over there. Ay. Ben, didn't you say GG? Yeah, you did. What? Ben? What are you looking at, Ben? Is this Ben's vision? No, that's Duke's vision. This is Ben's vision over here. Ben, are you sending all the structures over here? Generally speaking, it's normal. Yeah, to say GG and then leave the game. You've said GG. Like in this game, I've seen about 4 GGs. And I've not seen either player leave the game yet. That's a little bit odd as well, right? Alright, well anyways. Now we see that Viking coming up. And that Viking is gonna be all that he really needs. Because that means all of these Terran structures, the ones in red, can be brought down to 0. The fact of the matter is right now that Duke knows that his opponent has nothing left anymore, anywhere. Just because all of the structures are revealed, right? I mean, I would have been worried that maybe there was a chance that there was gonna be like another SCV. Like building another base or maybe another group of units roaming the map, because those are not revealed. But I still think that this one Viking over here should be more than enough. Now, Ben, why are you still in the game, dude? That's a little bit rude. Okay, should I speed it up? Seriously? Yeah, Duke has got the same question as I do right now. Seriously? You just gonna, like, stick in the game, Ben? Ben, where are you? What is your vision? This is Ben's... No, this is Ben's vision. Ben, what are you looking at? Ben, did you go AFK? That is the most... That's the rudest thing you can do, Ben. Going AFK when the game is always over. Anyway, sorry I was AFK, he says. Oh my god. This game was a mess. This game was a mess. Now, I really need to know whether or not these players were Platinum or Silver League. Alright, dude, that is the Platinum League border, right? I mean, the game's loaded up already once again, but that was certainly the Platinum League border, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this less than conventional strategy in StarCraft 2. If you are new here, make sure you hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you get notified as soon as I upload new content. Other than that, I want to thank you very much so for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you once again in the next one.